About as popular it needs parts as it gets. Here is the 2017 Women's Boxing Hall of Fame inductee, former UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion, the Preacher's daughter, Holly Holm. And a lot of people forget that she got a late start in MMA. Didn't really focus on full-time until 2013. Never even grappled until she was 29 years of age as Holly Holm hits the prep point here. Prep point brought to you by Modelo, brewed for those with a fighting spirit.
Well, I think that's one of the things that makes this fight so interesting is because she's so striking-based. Her striking has always been her strong suit. I mean, she's a woman that is an 18-time world boxing champion. She's won kickboxing titles. And her skill set is all about movement and striking and angles. And when you deal with a power striker like Amanda Nunes, that could play a big factor. Her athleticism as well. But you're looking at a girl right now stepping in this octagon that thinks she can shock the world.
Well, and she's proven it before, so there's no reason to doubt that she can do it. She's got the skill set, she's got the experience, she's been in these higher pressure situations, she's been in even higher pressure situations, fighting Ronda in Australia, that sold-out arena, and then that head kick. This is what she's made for, Joe.
All right.
The last time, excuse me, Joe, she competed at bantamweight was 2017. The head kick knockout of Betch Correa. Couple fights at featherweight. Gave Cyborg a fight, beat Megan Anderson, and now returns here to 135 pounds.
I think she just took those fights at 45 for the opportunity because she's a real bantamweight. She doesn't have an issue making 135 pounds. This is her real weight class.
Amanda Nunes coming out. Oh, fuck's she coming out to? Yeah, just hit the subscribe button. Fuck. Just in her mind, she thought it was gonna be so badass coming out to this. And now that she's coming out, she's like, maybe this was a mistake. Should have chose a different song. Who's this? Christina Aguilera? She's like, oh my god, this song gets me so pumped up in the gym. Yeah, well, Amanda Nunes, obviously. She destroyed Cyborg, dude. It's hard to see.
She makes this walk tonight, the owner of 2 UFC championships. And Joe, it's really been the way she's done it that has set a new standard on which all future champions will be judged.
She murks women. That's what she does. She puts knuckles to people's faces, and you see the look in their eye like they've never been hit like that before.
Oh, here we go. Smoke weed.
The owner of 3 firsts. First ever Brazilian women's champion. First gay UFC champion. And first
gay
double division women's champion. She's the greatest of all time. No question about it. The most dangerous. She can submit you on the ground. She can knock you dead on the feet.
There you go, smoke weed. Gotcha. Bobcat, I'm go ahead and just give you mod. Because of the other channel. Sorry, if somebody comes through and I see like bigger channels that are watching the rules a lot better than I am, I'm not gonna press it. We'll see what happens if this one gets shut down. These MMA hoes did get shut down. But why, I have no idea.
We knew she had crazy power, but when you see Cyborg get hit with that power and stumble, and then get knocked out cold face planted, you're like, wow, she's special. She's really special.
Oh,
In
yeah.
terms of her preparation,
Thank you, Chris.
she has fought a southpaw in Valentina Shevchenko twice. She believes that is valuable
Cheers.
experience coming in here tonight. She used strawweight contender Nina Ansaroff, her fiance, a lot. She fights out of that stance, so they feel like they've gotten those Holly Holm looks. We'll see how it goes in what is a different and unique challenge, I think, for Amanda Nunes tonight.
Well, here's another challenge. If she gets past Holly Holm,
Yeah.
who's next? Who's there for her? She's kind of cleaned out the division.
She has said she would like, after this fight, if she wins, to move back up and defend the UFC Women's Featherweight title. We've got a big fight in that division coming up shortly here in July. But first order of business for the Brazilian Amanda Nunes, Holly Holm in her sights tonight in Las Vegas. All right, with that backdrop, this Kill the Tape is brought to you by Modelo, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. Amanda Nunes, 31. Holly Holm is 37.
Cody.
Both women 5'8" tall. Identical reaches there.
Again, hit the subscribe button over here.
All right, for the introductions for our co-headliner, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this championship bout is sponsored by Motel 6.
Doesn't that give you?
Tap out, check it and save. We'll leave the light on.
I gave you mod smoke weed.
Nemerov, bold character since 1872.
Look at Holly Holm with their little march and step.
Dave Hagen, Zali Amato,
Her little bun
and when the
on her
action
head.
begins, our referee in charge of the octagon, Mark Goddard. And now, this fight is 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Bantamweight Championship.
Oh, right now, dude, like her little preview thing, like she's on some like fucking retarded lame shit. She's got like her girlfriend, you know what I'm saying? She's thinking about how she's the super badass. She just beat Cyborg. You never know. Holly Holm might be able to pull an upset just based on the fact that maybe Amanda Nunes is a little too comfortable and underestimates her or something. We don't know. We're about to see what happens. Yo, Cody, what up? Thank you, brother. No, thank you, man.
And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, a striker holding a professional record, 17 wins, 4
I should just
losses.
pull my
She
PayPal
stands
into the
5 feet
corner.
8 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Coral Springs, Florida, by way of Bahia, Brazil.
Let's hit the bong.
presenting The
Wanna see
reigning,
the girls fight?
defending, undisputed UFC Bantamweight Champion of the world.
You're okay.
Amanda
Cheers, Germinate.
Nunes.
Look at Germinate. I just don't know. You beat the shit out of Cyborg. I can't dispute it.
When I tell you to stop, you will stop. If you want to touch, now's the time. God bless.
Wow, here we go. If you have never attended a live UFC event and a UFC championship fight, I'm not sure we can effectively communicate the electricity, the tension, the buzz in this building right now, elevated tremendously by what Jorge Masvidal did just a quarter of an hour ago. The UFC Women's Bantamweight Championship is on the line. This fight clock is brought to you by Modelo, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. Holly Holm in the gray trunks is out of the southpaw stance. Amanda Nunes in the black and gold, befitting a champion.
Look for Holly to kick on the outside, side kicks to the thigh, oblique kicks.
It's about to happen.
That question mark kick, which is one of her staple techniques. It's one of the best techniques she has in her arsenal. She sneaks that round kick around your shoulder and clangs you in the side of the head with it.
Nemerov, bold character since 1872. Nunes has certainly had some quick fights. She was extended to a 5th round by Raquel Pennington last May. And that has certainly got to be part of Holly Holm's approach tonight, to try to take Nunes into deep waters.
Tagged her as she was going for that inside leg kick.
It's such a very dangerous kick to go for if you don't throw anything in front of it to get them to think about it. If you just go inside, you're so available for that counter.
Holly Holm hurt?
The movement of Holly is one of the reasons why I think this fight is interesting. And there's that front kick, front leg side kick to the side. But that movement is going to avoid those brawls in which Amanda Nunes excels. That's where she shines. She shines in those firefights. Nice inside leg kick there.
A lot of feints out of Amanda Nunes here early. Holly Holm counters.
Whoa.
High kick blocked by Holly.
Amanda being very
She's circling
patient.
into it also.
Not rushing in.
Well, I think when Holly stung her with that right hand, it was a little bit of a wake-up call. We have to remember, Holly began her career as a boxer.
Holly covering up like a boxer.
Right, her kick-heavy attack in MMA sometimes makes you think otherwise, but absolutely.
She's also the type of fighter that rises to the challenge.
What's about to happen
We saw
here?
that, of course, in the Ronda Rousey fight, a fight where a lot of people, like this one, are counting her out.
All of a sudden, it looks like Holly just loosened up a little bit.
Late, despite being on the wrong end of a decision against Chris that night.
Well, in my opinion, the Jermaine Durandamy fight should have gone to Holly Holm, which would have led her to be a 2-division champ.
That's right.
She got hit late, twice, and I thought she still won the fight.
Oh, nice slip there. But
Yeah,
nice
nice.
knee.
Nasty knees to the body by Amanda. Looking for the trip.
Ooh, yeah.
Right back up. Beautiful
Look
job.
at Holly.
Good sign for Holly Holm as she gets right back to her feet.
Amanda Nunes a little bit more
Just
complete.
about 2 minutes here to go in round one of a possible fight.
I mean, she beat Cyborg, dude. Just hard to dispute that.
Nunes touches that lead leg of Holly Holm. Crowd behind Holm here in Vegas. Not far from her Albuquerque home. Nunes just having fun, cracking smiles.
Was that side kick again?
No smoke weed. I'm from Cali. Germany, did y'all feel that earthquake where you were at or no?
Holly looking to see the reaction. Lifted that leg up like she was going to throw that round kick.
Oh, she just cracked Holly twice.
That's what Nunes is looking for. Get inside of that kick and land those big, powerful punches. She stays on her. She doesn't have her back too far away. She stays right in range. She'll take a slide back, but she comes right back in.
Oh yeah, I did. I did too.
Oh, Nunes was...
Oh, shit. Damn. Jesus Christ, a night of knockouts. And it's all from the sides that you kind of suspect.
Amanda Nunes has now beaten every former UFC Women's Bantamweight champion.
All the knockout artists are connecting tonight.
She is unquestionably the best. Unquestionable. Any doubt was removed tonight.
Nothing but respect between these two women, too.
A lot of people wondered aloud if somehow Holly Holm could extend it. Look at Amanda Nunes, though.
Wow.
239 is nuts.
Back at it. Fight replay brought to you by Nemrov. Bold characters since 1872.
What do you mean?
Here we go.
Where's 239?
Clean. And only the foot. Imagine if that was full shin.
Oh yeah,
Follows it up
239. You mean UFC
Caught her with
339?
that
Duh,
right
I'm
foot
so
in the air
slow
where
right
she
now.
couldn't move correctly.
All right, let's listen to that kick.
Am I fucking high? Oh!
My goodness.
Baseball bat, Scott. Baseball bat.
Brilliant.
All right, everybody, here we go.
Oh, man. Beautiful timing. When you're facing somebody in that stance, it's the best move you can do. Go high. Beautiful job, Amanda Nunes. Wow.
Dude, homie come in here, double D, and like
there's the
noited me
celebration.
out, and I
Joan
switched
Silveira,
over.
Kittel Kubis, Nina Ansaroff. Here's your 360 angle, Paul.
Let's take a look. She just perfectly chambers that kick. Look at that kick. That is a beautiful, perfect right high kick facing a southpaw. Amanda Nunes set that up, chambered that knee up. She didn't telegraph it. Fast and accurate beautiful job. What a knockout. Wow, tonight, he's getting epic here, John.
How about the competition for the bonus money tonight?
Yeah, that's a tough
Yeah,
one.
she did.
I would not want to be Dana White or Sean Shelby or Mick Maynard. I guess you would, because
might be a 4 performance instead of fight of the night kind of a night.
All the pressure, though, was on Amanda Nunes tonight, and once again, she rises above it and then some. The official decision is brought to you by Metro by T-Mobile. Catch all the action with Metro by T-Mobile and never miss a knockout with their reliable network and unlimited data. To make this one official, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mark Goddard has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 10 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by TKO and still the undisputed UFC bantamweight champion of the world, Amanda Nunes.
You know, it's like, I'm so happy for you. Let me get out of here. Yeah,
I'm here with the winner and still champion, Amanda Nunes. Amanda, that was a stunning and spectacular knockout, and not only did you retain your title tonight, but you erased any doubt as to whether or not you are the greatest female fighter of all time.
That's crazy.
How does this feel?
Amazing. A lot of people say, whatever happened in Vegas, stay in Vegas. But this belt go home with me.
Let's take a look at the KO. Is this something that you set up because you saw her?
But it's like the champions, the people that you would expect to knock the other person out, they're all doing it. Like, you would expect her to knock Holly out, and she did. You would expect George to knock out Ben, and he did. Would you expect Jones to knock out THIAGO? Or would you expect THIAGO to knock out Jones?
So you decided to do that just because that's her specialty?
And because she's the only former champion that I never fight and I didn't beat yet. Now tonight, I beat her and I'm very happy.
The only issue right now is that you kind of cleared out the division. What do you look towards for the future now for a challenge?
I definitely want to defend my 145 belt. And let's see, I'm going to talk to Dana. Dana, tomorrow I'm going to call you. We're going to have a talk. I love you, boy. And I just want to say thank you to my coach.
Belts are bigger than she is.
My girlfriend, Nina Cattell.
My girlfriend.
Helped me for
Everybody's like, yeah, right, yeah.
I want to say in Portuguese.
Nobody even cares.
He's right.
He's like, I want to go and fight the 125 division and then fight Henry Cejudo. A dude half her size.
This week was a special week for me.
She won.
I got 3 awards. And I want to say thank you to the fans for voting for me. I really appreciate it.
Congratulations. It was an honor to watch you perform tonight. Amanda Nunes, ladies and gentlemen.
And she called her shot. She wanted the head kick knockout, and she gets it tonight.
She does good, man. She definitely has been dominant. She is what Ronda Rousey wanted to be.
Take on the best to win millions of prizes every day on Poker Stars, and now Amanda Nunes moves into a tie with Jessica Andrade, the strawweight champion, for the most wins by a women's fighter in UFC history.
Wow.
What else can you say? I mean, I'm telling you, man.
This night is crazy.
And she is dripping with as much class as she has skill. What a night for American top team as Amanda Nunes gets the job done and has another quick night at the office. Well, the UFC.
Somebody wants to grab the belts. I'd be like,
I would think when it comes to Amanda Nunes, she has said she wants.
Would you miss the last fight to steal one of the belts and run away? Would it be worth it? Give me that. Okay, before you tell me what happens on the next fight, tell me right now, would it be worth it to steal one of her belts and run away and not watch the last fight?
The 45-pound belt and the 35-pound belt. Especially
what do you think?
With nights like this, right?
I just
she can defend next month.
I think the Cyborg rematch is a must if Cyborg gets past her next fight.
Right.
But other than that, what do you see on the horizon? It's not like the 170-pound division with men was just stacked with murderers. This is not the case. This is a woman at the top where she's cleaned out the division. Yeah. Maybe you can get a step back up.
To chase you, huh?
They had incredible fights.
Right. Ketlin Vieira, of course, should be injected into this conversation.
I don't know. I mean, yeah, let's just say that you had a good shot. All right.
Tonight, UFC 239, Jones versus Santos, is presented by Modelo, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. Well, the UFC brought out some serious star power at the summer press conference yesterday in Las Vegas with several of the upcoming pay-per-view headliners. Here were some of the highlights.
What's up, everybody? How are you? Thanks for coming out today. Thank you for being a part of International Fight Week. What's the first question?
Let's talk with Israel. Now this matchup is official. This ride for you has been so fast. Can you tell us, how are you heading into the biggest fight of your life?
The last 18 months, it's been crazy. Got signed last year, February. 6 fights in.
Look at the style bender.
Yeah, I can't say it for him. He's fought twice in the last maybe 3 years. I've been busy. He keeps talking about me the whole time, and I've just been chilling, minding my own business, so I can't wait. I'm motivated, and I'm inspired, and I'm ready to go.
I don't believe I've been talking that much.
He's been talking.
What do you think about him personally?
What do I think about him? Don't think about him.
Dustin, nobody's found a way to beat Khabib, obviously. What do you think it takes to beat Khabib Nurmagomedov?
It takes pressure. It takes confidence. It takes years of sacrifice.
Oh, damn.
And I've got all those things. I'm going to make something special happen September 7th in Abu Dhabi. I'm going to shock the world.
September 7th, that'll be a good one.
T-Mobile last time, what I did here. Nothing changed. I'm going to do this in Abu Dhabi too. Defend my title, but without jumping.
I understand that he's going to be better, but I just, when I think about the fight and the little bit of time that we fought before, it's just, I just don't think he's good enough to beat me. I mean, I just don't. Whether it's 25 minutes or 2 rounds, I'm still gonna win the fight.
We'll definitely see August 17th. Trust me, lots changed. Got my mind right. I'm walking out with the belt wrapped on my waist. No question.
I mean, I feel like I've been training for Max for 2 years, and every time he fights, I got to re-switch it up because it seems to be getting better.
Third time's a charm. I can't wait. This guy's a legend. I look forward to fighting him. He might, we're the same person. We'll fight to the death. And, I'm going to find out July 27th. Tune in. Live on pay-per-view, guys. Don't miss it.
Who's it fighting? Oh, Cody Garbrandt.
Well, the deck being stacked doesn't even begin to describe it. UFC 240, Holloway versus Edgar. That one is coming up quickly, July 27th, live from Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. UFC 241, Cormier versus Miocic 2. That one originates from Anaheim, California on the 17th of August. UFC 242, Khabib versus Poirier. That one's in Abu Dhabi, so make a note of the time. 2 p.m. Eastern, 11 a.m. Pacific for the UFC Lightweight Championship from Abu Dhabi, Saturday, October 5th. It'll be Whitaker versus Adesanya for the UFC Middleweight Championship unification.
That's Holloway kind of getting his confidence back.
What a night it has been so far. There's going to be
there's another fight.
No wiping this smile off my face. Paul Felder's had a lot to smile about this week. You got some breaking news for us, champ.
Yes. I will be fighting on that card in Abu Dhabi, a rematch against my man Edson Barboza. We laid it on the line in Chicago many years ago, and we're going to run it back. They get a nice spot on that card too. So, and Abu Dhabi, I don't know if you've ever seen this place. It's one of the sickest places I've ever seen photos of in my life. I cannot wait to go there. It's beautiful. The stadium is being built for us to fight in right now. I mean, how often do you get to say you're fighting in a place that's been built for this event? Right. These guys are amazing over there. They want the UFC there. I think it's going to be a packed house. Khabib, Poirier, me, Edson. Come on now. Fireworks.
July 25th of 2015. You fought him in the fight of the night in Chicago, and that is your co-main event.
Joe Rogan's like stoned as fuck. Look at him. He's just in the middle of him like stoned. That feels like me right now. He's like,
versus
what is he looking at me all weird? He's like, oh, I'm just so excited for you.
Well,
Like so underwhelming. You know, he's not even talking tonight. It's like fucking the other guys.
Sacramento, California, the card also marks the return of one
This is hilarious.
UFC Hall of Famer retired after his last fight.
It's almost like watching a Joe Rogan like
against Ricky Simone.
I don't know, like skit or something.
Joe
Joe Rogan does the UFC.
August 2nd.
Joe Brogan.
You're going to face an opponent who is like you in so many ways.
Oh, it's Ro Jogan meets Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan meets Ro Jogan. Look that up on YouTube. Hilarious.
The only thing that fighting him is teaming up with him instead.
I already gave you.
No way. This guy's a real ass.
Hobbs, I'm sure you want a war. You've got one. Showtime.
Come on! We're in Las Vegas tonight. It is UFC 239. What a show it has been so far here in the fight capital of the world. It is International Fight Week 2019. Of course, this is how we always close it out, and it has been one spectacular finish after the next here on pay-per-view tonight. And with that, now live from T-Mobile Arena, it is time for the main event for UFC 239, Jones versus Santos, presented by Modelo, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. Light heavyweight king Jon Jones's quest for all-time dominance continues here in Vegas.
Here we go. Last fight.
With surging Brazilian powerhouse THIAGO Santos, third championship fight in the last 7 months for the great Johnny Bones.
This is a bad position for Alex. He's got to scramble out of here. Oh, big shot. Big shot by Jon Jones.
We're all in trouble here.
That's it.
Jon Jones has regained the throne.
Jon Jones got momentum now. He's on a run right now. Oh! He's just getting beaten up. Anthony Smith, he's realizing why Jon Jones is the best light heavyweight of all time. That long suspension, all that time off. I think he's just was trying to further cement his legacy.
I've wasted a lot of time with out of the octagon shenanigans. And now that I've lost all the distraction, I really get to get back to my original goal, which is to be a great individual. I know in order to do that, I have to beat everybody. People always talk about being the greatest, and I feel like greatness will always be like an opinion, but being the most dominant really can't be disputed.
He's a champion. He's a man who figures out a way to win, and he has done that over and over and over again.
I believe that I was put on earth to be a martial artist. I believe that I wasn't meant to lose. Just take on the biggest names possible. That's what I'm trying to do. I cleared out the light heavyweight division.
He is a real new breed.
And now there's a new wave of fighters coming in.
Cannot underestimate the power that this man has in every single thing that he throws.
I really feel like this next chapter will be where I get to prove how great I can possibly be by beating these guys that are coming up.
No. That's a tough one.
Como eu sempre falo, eu gosto de fazer meus adversários sentirem dor.
Oh! Big shot from Santos as Yak comes in. That's it!
Então, eu sou um cara que não gosto de deixar na mão do juiz, eu gosto de terminar antes.
Santos is a wild card. That dude was swinging.
Yeah, dude, that was pretty insane. He thinks he's going to be able to throw that shovel shot?
Oh my goodness.
Com certeza eu cheguei para incomodar a categoria dos meio pesados, né? Eu tenho certeza que eu vou chocar o mundo. Já acabou a era de Jon Jones, ninguém quer mais Jon Jones campeão. Eu vou lá para fazer ele sentir dor, eu vou lá para uma guerra e eu vou para ser campeão.
Just throwing it over and over.
Greatest light heavyweight of all time, and he's standing in the way of that. So it's my job to destroy him.
Let's see what happens. Yeah, Ben Askren, I didn't like him anyways. I would have loved to see Robbie Lawler do that to him. He's like a dead man walking right now. It's like coming out all calm.
The 19th UFC appearance for THIAGO Santos results in his first championship opportunity. He is certainly deserving. Undefeated in the light heavyweight division. Has got a lot of long-range weapons, and at least to this point, one of the best highlight reels in the game.
One of the main reasons why THIAGO Santos is fighting for the title tonight is because we all agree that it's going to be fun to watch. We don't know if he has the skill to be able to hit Jon Jones. But we know that he's going to give everything that he has to try to get into that position. And we also know that if he does connect, I don't see how any human being can withstand that power. There's a lot of questions with this guy. Can he do this? Can he close that distance? Can he land those shots? Is Jon going to offer any opening? We don't know, and we're going to find out shortly. But we do know this is going to be fun for as long as it lasts.
You are darn right. This set point brought to you by Modelo Brew for those with a fighting spirit.
Absolutely, man. I've been calling a lot of THIAGO Santos' fights throughout the years, and every time I am not disappointed. This guy goes out there and delivers, but tonight he's got a unique, unbelievable challenge in front of him in Jon Jones. And I wonder, too, if he goes so hard, if Jon just plays with him for a little bit and doesn't get caught, what's the cardio going to be?
I know that we've got a bunch of like regular people that come through almost all the fights.
We'll find out soon enough.
You never know because you haven't done it.
No.
You know,
yeah, I'm eating pudding, man.
When he senses you trying to coast, he turns on the gas.
Yeah.
He starts smacking your legs, starts kicking you all over the place. His pressure is relentless.
Like the grocery store.
Is unparalleled, and his dominance is unchallenged. There's never been a light heavyweight that has the kind of dominance that Jon Jones has had inside the octagon. His record is 24-1, but let's be honest, that one is nonsense. He was dominating that fight, and he was disqualified for a goofy elbow rule.
Make your screen
big. That was a fight
big.
where he was crushing Matt Hammond. He's an undefeated fighter. No one has beaten him. The only one that challenged him really was Alexander Gustafsson, and that was admittedly a fight that Jon really didn't prepare. And in the rematch, he destroyed Gustafsson.
Member of both characters since 1872, and one thing that certainly should be said about THIAGO Santos, he is not at all intimidated by the challenge in front of him tonight. We now await the great Jon Jones.
Jon Jones.
Shines on the man many believe is the greatest mixed martial arts athlete they have ever seen. Of course, his two brothers, Super Bowl champions in the NFL. But Jon Jones making this walk tonight, chasing further greatness.
I wish I could, but this is good enough.
In UFC light heavyweight history, he wants to be a 20-time world champion. He's trying to make it a baker's dozen tonight.
Well, he's only 31. That's really one of the more incredible things about Jon. We realize he's the youngest ever UFC champion. He's been completely dominant through his entire career. Faced the cream of the crop. Avoided no one. Dominated everyone. I mean, we're looking at a really, really exceptional talent. One of the most unique talents, I think, in the history of the sport. No, let me say that again. The most unique talent in the history of sport. No one's ever been able to dominate like that. I mean, even Mighty Mouse had some hiccups early in his career, had some tough fights, had some fights where he barely won. Not Jon Jones. Not Jon Jones. He's just been smashing. Smashing and strangling.
Yeah. That's true. And his elbows, man. I'm telling you, Jon Jones can elbow you from the distance that most guys in his division are basically throwing punches. That's a dangerous, scary man to be in front of. And you see the head kicks that he can throw up against DC and the submission game. Everywhere you go with Jon Jones, you are in trouble, and he's making you pay.
And he's dedicated now, knowing that he really did, for lack of better terms, dodge a bullet, dodge a bunch of bullets with some terrible life decisions. But he's gotten past that. And because of that, he has a newfound appreciation for where he finds himself right now at this stage in his life.
And we talked so much about his length and his skills, and maybe not enough about his heart and his willingness to go to those dark places. Even in that first Gustafsson fight, when admittedly he wasn't in the greatest shape, still able to go to those dark places and win.
The P.L.U.R fight, he had his arm completely hyperextended. The reason why he coached the Ultimate Fighter was because he couldn't train. His arm was screwed, and it was really badly hyperextended. Did not tap. Most people would have. Went on to tap P.L.U.R after that.
He has matured tremendously as a human being over the last 12 months or so, and feels like his life is now a reflection of that maturity. They have done their homework on a guy in THIAGO Santos who they believe is unpredictable, very talented with his inside and his outside kicks going low. He's fought some pretty good kickers in the past, Shogun.
I don't think he'll be that.
See how it goes for Johnny Bones against
Look at Jones.
Tonight. All right, we are ready to go with our light heavyweight championship fight. This Tale of the Tape is brought to you by Modelo.
Subscribe, Ollie.
Room for those with a fighting spirit. Jon
If
Jones,
this is your first time in here,
anyone,
anyone,
is 35.
subscribe.
The taller man
My
by
girl
2
be yelling
inches,
at me.
but we will always highlight the reach when it comes to Johnny Bones. 8.5 inches, his advantage tonight against him. All right, now for the main event introduction.
You're yelling at me.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Oh yeah, I put a bunch of steps on you.
The main event of the evening, presented by Modelo, sanctioned by the Nevada State Athletic Commission, Chairman Anthony Marnell Jr., Executive Director Bob Bennett. Our 3 judges scoring this contest at Octagon side are Mike Bell, Derek Cleary, and Junichiro Kamijo. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the Octagon, Herb Dean. This championship bout is sponsored by Modelo.
Suicide, that sucks. I'm sorry to hear it. Watch the fight. Let's enjoy.
The official protein snack of the UFC. And Metro by T-Mobile. Catch all the action with Metro's knockout coverage and unlimited data. And now, for those in attendance and UFC fans watching around the world, this is the moment you've all been waiting for. Live from the sold-out T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Light Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a striker holding a professional record, 21 wins, 6 losses. He stands 62 inches tall, weighing in at 204 1/2 pounds. Fighting out of Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, presenting the number 2 ranked light heavyweight contender in the world, the challenger, THIAGO Santos. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, a look-see new fighting fighter, He holds a professional record, 24 wins, 1 loss, 1 no contest. He stands 6 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 205 pounds. Fighting out of Albuquerque, New Mexico, by way of Endicott, New York, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC light heavyweight champion of the world, Jon Jones!
Yeah, here we go.
All right, gentlemen, we've been over the rules.
I'm so stoned, I'm just like, hey.
Follow my instructions.
Bang it.
Let's keep it clean. Touch gloves and let's do it.
The light heavyweight championship is upon us here from the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. Jon Jones putting his all-time great status on the line every time he competes. His challenger tonight, the very capable THIAGO Santos.
Let's enjoy, Dove.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Dove.
Let's do it.
And we are underway. Tonight's main event fight clock is brought to you by Modelo, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. Maheta is in white out of the southpaw stance, as is Jon Jones wearing the black and gold befitting a champion.
Oh, Luna, for sure. Thanks for coming through. Hit the subscribe button. Sorry, I'm just eating chips.
Oof. Jon opening up with those kicks. There's that front leg side kick to the thigh, that reach.
Santos, yeah, he's attacked both legs early on here.
Those are some very small calves.
No offense to Jon.
No offense.
Make big, zoom in.
That frame, that's a smart strategy there for Santos to attack the lower legs of Jon Jones.
For sure.
And Jones brought that up with us on Thursday. He was wise to it. He says a lot of people have tried to take out my skinny legs. None have been able to do so yet.
That was a nasty leg kick by Jon.
Yeah, he's doing a good job of coming back with his own.
Fast and Furious presents Hobbs & Shaw, starring Dwayne Johnson and Jason Statham, in theaters August 2nd. Another nice inside leg kick from the head, about 90 seconds into this one.
I think Jones feels cocky right now.
THIAGO moving nicely.
Yeah.
Looks relaxed in there.
Oh, boy.
Oh, that was nice. He's leaving himself open when he throws these kicks. He drops his hands. And Jon, believe me, is reading that.
Jon catches the leg. Big tap. Oh, nice job. The spinning elbow unable to land.
Good job from Santos to stay on his feet. Another calf kick.
Chopping at that leg. Those are devastating.
It's almost immediate, Joe. You feel them immediate.
Jon's got a good poker face, but those things will completely obliterate your ability to move. He just had a little bit of a hobble right there.
I saw that.
He switched stances. Just assume when you see one of those land that it's deadly painful.
Yeah, it hurt. You don't need much on it either. Just dig that shin right into that calf. It immediately starts working. Nice.
Maheta raises the guard, continues to move well.
Santos is not just moving well, he's fighting smart.
Nice, but
another calf kick.
Man.
Like you said, Jon not even showing it on his face, but the little teeny steps, all it takes is a little hobble for your opponent to see, and switching stances.
Even if he doesn't see it.
Maheta with the left hand.
Look at Jones.
We saw Daniel Cormier knock Jones.
Found
Jon
out
Jones
like
is
Bill
now
Cosby.
out early on in one of their 2 fights.
He knocked out his mouth guard.
Back on the way.
I wonder if there's a stat, a percentage of people who get their mouth guards knocked out and they get knocked out in a round.
Leg kicks have been a big part of the narrative here early on. 6 have landed for Santos.
That's one of the dangers. The danger is that oblique kick, right, Joe? If it slips off to the side, you're
THIAGO
right
feels like he
immediately in
can
punching
get
range
that
of your
shot in.
opponent.
And you're in a weird stance.
Jones has to be careful for
You're
that.
not in an effective stance to fire back. You have to adjust. Oh, see that is where everything is dangerous.
Jones
THIAGO.
lost his mouthpiece. That's why he laughed and stuff.
That's where you can turn the lights out, and he knows it. And John knows it too.
But he's not rushing it, right? He's being very patient. He's waiting for his opportunities. He's trying to make John come to him.
Yes.
Another kick. Santos doing a pretty good job closing that significant distance tonight.
And the difference between the way he's approaching it and, say, someone like Anthony Smith. Anthony Smith fought a very good first round, but he fought it very technically. THIAGO's fighting it technically, but when the exchanges come, he's
Y'all subscribe to my main channel.
Throwing everything with force.
You just go to like my channel here.
If he stays orthodox.
You'll see my main channel on there. Or just look up KingBong and you'll find me. There's a couple other KingBongs, but I'm the main one.
Final 10 seconds of the round. And a big first round for Thiago.
Ooh, he almost landed that spinning heel.
Likely 1-0
in the head.
Corner cam brought to you by Body Armor. Make the switch to Body Armor, the official sports drink of UFC. More natural, better sports drink. Grab one today at Speedway.
And let's get some good breathing in.
And let's get some good breathing in.
Okay. Well, that was an excellent round. You're setting a good pace. You're putting things together well. I just need you to cut him off a little more instead of just kind of following him, you know what I mean? And he's going to... And you know what to do. Stay calm. I wouldn't mind seeing you get to the hips a few times on some nice takedowns there. When you're ready, don't force it.
Those long-range kicks, John Jones, when you back him up, there are no calf kicks, all right?
If you back him up, there are no calf kicks, Winklejohn said. Here's one. That one caught him with just the instep, but you see the impact. It's just a horrible place to get hit. And there's another one.
Solid. Solid kick.
Yeah, he's catching those.
So an encouraging start for the plus 375 underdog, Thiago Santos.
That's actually what we're all about. Just smoking.
Keep it going here in round
Stuff
2.
like that.
And again, John resumes the orthodox stance, which should indicate that he's having some problems with those kicks.
He's holding it.
Santos with a couple left hands forces Jones to retreat.
Now he's got to go for broke if he's hurt. Good body kick.
He may have recovered. Sometimes it's just initial pain.
And he's still throwing, you're right.
He seems okay.
Oh, that would be so disappointing, wouldn't it?
Yes.
Don't seem like he checked that almost in a way. He was
if Jones
stiff
might be
on
thinking
that.
about grappling here, early round 2. Santos feinting a lot, absorbs that inside leg kick.
It looks like Santos may have hurt his left leg when he threw that kick. We're looking at the replay. And it looked like he did not rotate on the ball of his foot, and he might have tweaked his knee.
Yeah, knee, his hip, his groin, foot. Something happened that he didn't feel, but he seems to be moving better on it now.
Right, it might have been a pre-existing injury as well. Sometimes when guys have meniscus tears, you can still fight. It just hurts when you move your knee in a strange way.
Well, he has certainly earned Jones's respect early on in this one.
He certainly has. I mean, Jones is very aware that as he closes the distance, Thiago's looking to take his head off. And he's hit him enough times that Jones respects that power.
Nemerov bold character since 1872.
Oh, he goes high with the head kick there.
Jones all over it, raises that right hand.
This is an interesting game they're playing here. He did that again, and he seems like his knee is tweaked. There's something going on with his left knee.
Well, nice jab. John's finding more of his distance here. Yep. Nice body kick from Santos. Jones backs up to avoid further damage. Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
Santos, maybe a one-legged fighter here.
Yeah.
Jones seems to know it.
He fell down there as he was getting kicked. He's having a hard time moving on that left leg. It might be severely compromised. It's hard to tell.
We'll see if he chooses to throw it again or not. Now Jones attacks that right leg. Under 2 minutes here to go in round 2.
Ooh! That was a straight kick.
Landed flush. I think
Straight to the face.
THIAGO's got to start going for it. Yeah, because
Good
if that
left hand
leg
to the body. Yeah.
it hurt as bad as it is, and his kicking game is such a big part of his style that.
Well, you know, we've seen guys like Robert Whitaker fight 5 rounds on a compromised knee. I mean, he can move. He's moving all right. It's just, he's got to be careful with it.
Oh, man, it's just missing. Jones doing a great job slipping out of the way of these bombs.
Oh! He's firing hard on Jones.
This is what we talked about. This is what makes him exciting.
Jones just staying right there in front of him.
Already putting up a much better fight than John Jones' last 2 opponents, that's for sure.
Right? Not just that, looks
I don't know if Jones is winning.
Storm. Doesn't look like he's out of his element. Looks like he's setting things up and he expects to win, like we've seen him in all of his fights.
Well, right. That is the rub with THIAGO Santos.
Yes.
Under a minute here to go. We've seen a couple left kicks thrown from Santos since that latest knee buckle. Significant strikes round by round. Advantage Santos in round 1. Evenly matched here, at least unofficially in round 2.
And no more takedown attempts from John. Since that one, right?
Ooh, okay. His leg seems fine.
Gonna hurt tomorrow.
Oh, Spiffy, sorry.
And again, Jones
Subscribe.
back up and avoid that left hand of Maheta.
Just subscribe to me. Get to know me. What in the hell was that?
Tonight's Corner Cam is brought to you by Body Armor.
John Jones throws like 3 spinning back
More
kicks.
natural, better sports drink. Grab one today at Speedway.
You did the better than the first one. Let's keep on. We're in the game. Very good job. Everything you've seen is everything we planned for.
Who the fuck is this dude? Why is it so creepy?
I want you not stop in front of me. Keep on.
Nobody's putting ice, giving him water. Oh, he's got one ice on his back of his neck.
And there you can see that tweaking of the knee again. He threw the kick and buckled. You see his knee, you can see it pop out.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, he might have a torn ACL.
Oh.
Here you see it again. I mean, it's entirely possible that he has a torn ACL here. The way that knee gave out like that, that's often indicative of a torn ligament. But no one knows other than him. And he's not weighing on it. If you see, he's leaning on his right leg.
Right. Round 3 is brought to you by P3, the official protein snack of the UFC.
What kind of kush you smoking? Kimbo Kush and some cream of the crop cookies.
Yeah, a tear, but
some wedding
that did
cake.
not look good in that slow
I got some
version of
wax.
I saw
Very white.
someone moved it.
What, raw garden sauce and some flaming ape number 10.
But he definitely looked like he was hurting. But he's playing it off.
Like
and
some
he's
sugar
fine.
and sauce.
Yeah, to this point, Maheta's been able to fight through it. Might have even won that
I'm
second
blazed.
Very
Got
well
this,
could've won
excuse
that
me.
round.
Sorry. Damn, he hit him in the head with that.
Everything. And he's being technical. It's not just wild.
Without your commentary. Yo, Mike, I appreciate that. My commentary is not really shit. I'm just stoned talking.
I'd like to see him get back to those
Blabbering over everything.
And he forced John to switch stances.
This is me.
Going body kick.
I don't know about any of you.
Jones landing at a 50% clip, but not nearly the output we have seen in fights past.
Did you guys see that? He had another stumble.
Yeah. He's having a problem with that knee for sure, but he's working through it.
Moving pretty well, given the circumstances. Man, Jones has a chin. Didn't seem all that fazed by any of those 3 strikes that landed.
Whoa!
Sat him down. John's coming in hard here. He knows he's stunned.
He's got to be careful. He's got to be careful, though. He might not be stunned. He might be wobbling because.
Oh!
Big knee from Jones.
Jones hit him with that.
Back to his feet, promptly lands a knee to the body.
Thiago's in a fucking weird ass fight right now. I'm sure he's like in a fucking. He can't believe what he's having to endure right now. It's like, fuck, my knee's hurting. I'm fighting the fucking champion. Why is this shit happening right now? I gotta knock him out.
Looking for those elbows. I'm surprised he hasn't tried some more. Closing the distance, but that's a dangerous proposition with THIAGO Santos in there.
I wonder if John's corner recognized the fact that his knee is bad. He hobbled on it again.
Turn it up. This is it. Okay, fam, just hit the subscribe button.
But he can't keep that left leg exposed.
You guys just come in and take it as it is and hit the subscribe button. Damn. Make your screens big.
Still extremely dangerous.
Yeah, someone's saying that he's throwing that left leg.
Oh! He hit him, but he fell down throwing it.
Great job by Jones there defensively. You see a pretty nasty
I have to be just a hair above it.
Some John Jones elbows, nice spinning back kick.
You see John just dig that heel right into that rib area.
Beautiful side kick to the thigh. John's starting to beat him up. Front kick to the body.
Jones giving Santos a whole lot to think about here late round 3.
Trying to play with him a little bit.
Oh, I know. You guys came for the UFC, but you got me. I know that's kind of like whatever for you, but just subscribe to the goddamn channel and fucking enjoy and get to know me. That's all I can say. This is it. We've been doing this for a long time.
Those legs. He really does. John's got a pretty significant
they don't get onto me for this one. That's what I've noticed.
Yeah, look at that.
Yeah, he just nailed it.
There goes.
Let me have this.
That's, I think,
I've been shut down for a lot of different ones, but they let this one stay up. I don't know.
He already is fighting from an orthodox stance. If he can attack that leg in the
Yo, what up, Bulletproof?
Look at that thigh, the inside thigh on the left leg. There it is again.
Ooh, I mean, he's still connecting on Jones.
Step back and he's stalking him this whole time.
Not like Jones is just one after another putting him away over and over.
His ability to fight through adversity.
Bulletproof, how are you doing?
Second and none, just missed on the spinning elbow. Pretty big third round for the champion.
Definitely his most dominant round so far.
Let's take a look here. This is that elbow right on the temple, the side of the head that dropped THIAGO Santos.
Oh,
that did
damn.
stun him. That one got right through this flying knee.
The flying knee.
Literally goes over his back. Looked like Santos might have a good position for a second. This big step and elbow right off the top of THIAGO Santos' head is what opened him up there. Man, but crazy back and forth between these two guys. Very technical.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I saw it.
Yeah. I know, that shit's crazy. How'd you find me on this one, Bulletproof? I guess this is where you found me originally.
Very good. You keep up.
And then head. Hands up. Low and high, exactly. Low
body.
Low and body. Let's go.
Whatever is wrong with Santos' knee, it doesn't seem like he's even brought it up.
Right. They certainly haven't iced it. Well, after tonight's main event, don't miss a recap of all the action from Vegas on the UFC 2.
Somebody hit show on those, please.
Michael Bisping and Chael Sonnen. We'll break it all down right after the main event.
I can do it, but it takes me away from what we're doing.
And you saw Don House, the cut man in the corner of John Jones, working the inside of that left leg a little bit.
Any of my mods.
Championship rounds, my man.
Thank you, guys. Whoever did that, take credit. Let me know.
Maybe they're just not.
Let me know who you are.
In the corner about his knee, or maybe they're, like you said, Joe, so pre-existing. They know it's there.
He's throwing it. I mean, maybe we're exaggerating the idea.
Oh, okay.
Oh my goodness,
he's going for it.
Yeah, now I remember.
Nice job defensively once again by Jones.
That guy is so dangerous.
Mike Hernandez, you're funny.
And whether you considered Santos a live underdog or not, his style is such that you knew he'd bring the fight. He has certainly done that. Leg kicks, slight edge in terms of the lands for Santos.
Spinning back kick to the body by John.
Hello. Angel Acosta. It's clumsy. I hope not, man. Trying to find the balance.
What a daunting task to prepare for both of these men, but to prepare for John Jones in particular.
Yeah, how do you find someone to mimic that? Thiago's waiting on John, and you can't do that. And this may be because of his problem with movement.
Oh.
Yeah, see, there it is. He's having a real problem with that leg. He still throws it. Wild man.
And it's like John Jones has that right hand glued to his face defensively. Every time you think maybe Santos might land, John's guard is up.
Yep. Ooh, that was a nice check.
Yeah. Look at the welt in the inside of John's leg. I mean, it is massive. You can see it across the octagon.
Yeah, I think that was all for that.
Amanda Nunes did exactly what you think. She basically knocked Holly Holm out with a high kick to the head. Hey, hide that for me. Me and my mods.
Man, it's crazy that every now and then it'll just completely buckle on him, that left leg. Yep. Beautiful leg kick.
Brief switch to orthodox, now back to the southpaw stance for Santos. Coming up on 2 minutes here to go in round 4.
Terminate.
And that right leg now appears to be bothering Santos as well. Hard to blame him.
My ear itches.
Gets kicked. Both legs. Left leg is hurting. Right leg's getting attacked.
Masvidal knocked out Askren in like the matter of seconds. He got the fastest knockout ever. Running and doing a flying knee to the head.
See, that prevents him from exploding in with these punches. John just checking that with the oblique kick. Keeping him at bay so well with it.
Who is winning?
90 seconds in the round. Santos moving gingerly.
It's a hard one to call.
That southpaw stance. We don't see John try to attack that side.
You might give it to John just because he's the champ. So to beat the champ, you got to dethrone the champ. You can't just draw with the champ.
John's just constantly switching up the looks he gives him. Waiting for Santos. Oh, nice inside leg kick by Santos.
I'm staring at the screen.
Nice land of the body by Jones.
Oh, there it is.
And a Superman punch from John Jones. Santos backs away.
Kind of boring. Well, I think right now I'm just super stoned.
well.
I mean, after those first two fights, it kind of, I guess it kind of is. Especially after that Jorge Masvidal fight.
Well, Santos may need a wheelchair after this fight, but he is very much in it through 20 minutes.
He's squeezed by Robbie, yeah.
To the surprise of many.
Come on. Which one? How did you feel? Last round. No, which one? Last round.
I think Jon Jones came in a little cocky.
Stay hunting and then bring something up middle. So on body shots, leg shots, then look low, go high. You got it? Look low, go high. That's it.
Hey, it's the last round, so hands up, but keep some good pressure on him, okay? See what we can do in there. You got 5 minutes. You've been doing 5 minutes all week, all day, all year. 5 minutes, okay?
He's hurting you, checking like kicks already.
Break him down.
There you can see his leg buckle here. Absolutely having a problem with that. You can see it here. Look at it. See how it pops out? That looks like a torn ACL. Coming from somebody who's had two of them. But this guy is not giving any indication.
Fifth and final round for the UFC light heavyweight title. Jon Jones, THIAGO Santos.
Khabib, yeah. That'll be a crazy one.
Beautiful body kick.
On a torn ACL.
Well, it could be entirely torn before he got here. Many guys fight with torn ACL. He's stunned him there.
Yeah, that's... You can't count this guy out till the bell is finally rung, because he's still throwing big power, even on a clearly damaged knee.
Little foot stomp there from Jones for good measure. Bone on bone collision.
He's got hard strikes.
There it is again, an inside leg kick. THIAGO knows this is his last round, his last chance. He's going for it.
Nah, Askren wasn't a letdown. He got destroyed tonight.
I am no judge.
I mean, we don't know. Jones could do anything. THIAGO could do anything. We still got about 3.5 minutes of this fight.
Right. That salient point.
I just wonder how bad they... I wonder what differences we would see out of THIAGO.
Amanda Nunes destroyed Holly Holmes.
Wasn't injured early.
Ooh, he's trying to light up Jon Jones.
My goodness, and Jon absorbs it like a sponge.
Good body kick.
Yeah, he faked him up top and went to the body there. That was a very good body kick.
That's exciting.
So Santos has landed some strikes of significance here. 2 minutes into round 5.
Still very dangerous. Very dangerous. That side kick to the thigh is so effective for Jon. Oh, went to the body there with that one.
Perfect.
He checked that one. He caught that one on the knee.
But he doesn't stop throwing. I mean, you see a lot of athletes say inside kicks get checked like that, and they'll stop throwing it in a fight.
Oh, there it goes again.
Still throwing kicks.
How do you get that down?
This is about as bad as it has been for Santos. Pain starting to kick in.
It's an instability issue, Jon. I don't even think he's recognizing it as pain.
No, yeah, it's just, it gives out.
Yeah, it just buckles. It's why it's better off throwing the left kick, because he doesn't have to pivot off the knee. Yeah. It's when he's throwing the right kick that it really becomes an issue, or when he's moving side to side and has to adjust on
I
the
don't
fly.
know. Probably Jones. It's hard to say. Thank you. Germinate's been the hero tonight. Killing them on sight.
Jones continuing to be the advancing party here late, coming up on 90 seconds to decide the UFC Light Heavyweight Championship.
How amazing it is that this fight has never been to the ground.
Right.
Yeah. We talked about that. I said that, John, when we talked to him this week, was like, yeah, I might just, you know, go where he feels best and beat him there. Right.
The problem is this. He's in this round.
Oh yeah,
THIAGO
let's hit
Santos
the bomb.
is the one who's got off the big shot.
And put some wax on it.
The judges
My
could
bad, you
very
guys, who are
easily
watching
be
this.
giving him this round. And this could be the deciding round in a championship fight.
Boom.
I'm not saying that's my opinion, but I'm saying in a crazy world, the world of MMA judging,
Cheers, you all.
this is a dangerous game with less than a minute to go.
Whoa, Jones tried to kick him in the head and he grabbed his leg and threw it.
Significant strikes. Jones with the advantage, but Santos has certainly had his moments late.
Maybe the advantage in numbers, but not in impact.
Right.
The ones that THIAGO's landed were the bigger shots.
But just also the physicality and the control of John is things that they'll be considering, hopefully, or at least should be.
Yes.
So,
no, I agree.
Yeah.
Man, if these
The gold on the bowl.
there's
You guys are 420. If you guys are 420,
I don't know what you could be burning.
be sure to subscribe. Sorry I'm off story right now.
So John
Caught me
Jones
at the
and
end of
THIAGO
like a
Santos go the
fucking
distance,
something hour
and
two smoke sesh.
what a tremendous moment there between two truly elite mixed martial artists. Whole lot of mutual respect there, and
Strain, Barry White for the wax.
interesting to hear THIAGO Santos after the fact
Raw
talk
Garden,
about the extent
live
to which
sauce.
he was compromised with
And
that
for the
left leg.
flour, I think this is the Kimbo Kush.
This fight replay brought to you by Nemrov, bold character.
Yeah,
since
that was like a
1872.
little bit. Out of all the fights, this
So
was
here
the
we
more
go,
boring
early
one.
on, low
420
kicks
now,
for
everyone.
THIAGO that were very effective. And that was the one that buckled his knee. The way he reacted, you could tell there was something wrong with the knee, but we really don't know if that's something he came into the octagon with. I know of at least one fighter that's currently fighting in the UFC that has a torn ACL. A fully torn ACL and still competes with it. So people do it.
Right.
They have done it. Rico Rodriguez fought for years with a torn ACL. And there you see that inside leg kick.
Yeah, delicious.
Yeah, I mean, Santos was trading some leg kicks, but,
but
just when he would get a good kick
Subscribe.
going, his leg was completely
I'm
buckled
going
off
to
from
my
underneath
other
him.
channel.
Jones with all the pressure.
Look me up in like 10 minutes after this.
Still smiling.
Just
Torn
type in
ACL.
KingBong. Look for the live
Some
stream.
numbers,
I'll
significant
pop
head
right up.
strikes, 17 to 11 for John.
You have to
2
watch
for
some of
THIAGO
my
Santos, body
retarded
strikes
videos.
and leg strikes.
But
Advantage
my
for the
live
champion,
streams are where we're
Jon
kicking it
Bone
typically.
Jones.
Just talking and smoking.
All right, the official
So if you are
decision
into
is brought to you by
UFC
Metro
or
by T-Mobile.
smoking
Catch all
and
the action with
kicking it and
Metro by
talking,
T-Mobile and never
come
miss a
in.
knockout with their
Just
reliable
KingBong.
network and unlimited
Just
data.
hit me up, you guys.
All right, one final time tonight. Here is Bruce Buffer.
We actually play a lot of different games. I've got a Super
Ladies and
PC
gentlemen,
set up with
after
PS4
5
and
rounds,
Xbox all
we go to the
attached.
judges' scorecards for decision. Junichiro Kamijo scores the contest.
I beat a lot of games.
48-47.
If you guys are interested in a game, I want to see the ending.
Derek
You
Cleary
can go
scores the
through and
contest.
click to it.
48-47.
And that's kind of what I'm starting to kind of tailor my channel to.
For the winner.
We're always watching these, so.
The undisputed UFC
We're always watching these, so if you guys enjoyed this tonight, come through on the next one.
of the world, Jon Bone
John Jones won.
I'm here with the winner and still.
Alright, I'm gonna end this.
Goodness.
Poor Santos.
Was he tough? Hey guys, I am so sorry. I know a lot of you guys are booing me right now. Hey, THIAGO,
Everybody's
y'all
booing
know
him.
His best chances of winning this fight was to win by knockout. I played it smart, and I brought home this gold for my family and my team. To God be the glory.
There's no reason to be sorry. There was an excellent fight. Coming into this
Oh,
fight, you knew
shit.
that he was a wild
My
man.
bad.
You knew that he was going to throw
My
these
bad,
wild
you guys
punches.
accidentally
Was there
hit that.
anything surprising?
Hey, he was just technically a lot more sound than I thought. Hey guys, THIAGO Santos is a black belt in Muay Thai. You know what I mean? So I'm proud of myself actually. I stood and fought with a guy who's been kickboxing way longer
Alright,
than me.
let's get
That's
let's
the
cut
question.
this.
Why didn't you try to take
You guys
him
come
down.
into my other channel. We'll be up. I'm gonna go hop on Fortnite, so if any of you play any of that shit, shooter games, PUBG, Fortnite, Call of Duty, you're on Xbox, Red Dead Redemption, GTA, those are the games that I play. I'll see you guys on the other side. Have a good night, everybody else. Thanks for hanging out. Hope you all enjoyed. Bye.
How much of a problem was that early on?
Oh man, they hurt. They definitely hurt pretty
Germinate, Bulletproof, all the regular homies. Megan Jewel, yeah, definitely. Come through, my bad. Jones is badass. Yeah, Jones is pretty impressive. Come through, Megan. Come through, Lily. Come through, all of you. All. Billy, Green Bay Snackers.
I got my little brother Chandler Jones, one of the best defensive
Jesse
ends in the
L.
league. Mike Wigglejohn, Roberto Allen Carr, Brandon Gibson.
I don't know who's in here anymore. He's out, y'all.